All praises, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukwah Kadash, and double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone, Shalom, and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel, starting with the ones in the 44,000, 12,000 men from each of the 12 tribes of Israel. May the blessing of election be upon your houses, whoever you may are, whoever you may be, whoever you may are, whoever you may be, whoever you are. This is a lesson about salvation, because we got loved ones, we got families that's all parts of the tribes of Israel. You okay? We have so-called Negroes, so-called West Indians, so-called Haitians, so-called Hispanics, and Native American Indians that we know, we come across, we love, and this particular lesson is going on is a situation that's going on with our brothers of Levi, the so-called Haitians. All right. And the thing is, because knowledge has abound through the internet, people are actually seeing the trauma and the betrayal of America upon these other nations outside of America that are still actually a part of America when you think about it. Before I go there, let me pull the scripture up, and Lord willing, bring some kind of understanding. Let's go to Deuteronomy. No, that's Genesis. Genesis 49. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and the speckled bird, those that might look like the other heathen nations, but your father is actually from the tribe of Israel, one of these 12 tribes of Israel, but he was in that land, and he procreated with your mothers, whatever land you're in at this time, whether it be Europe or Africa or Asia, so on and so forth. Your father was a man of Israel. This is to you. Genesis chapter 49, verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons. Who is Jacob? Jacob is Israel. He called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel, your father, the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, the Negroes, Benjamin, the West Indians, so-called West Indians, Levi, the so-called Haitians, Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, Zebulon, the people from Guatemala to Panama Bay, all right, in that area. Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, the Cubans, Gad, the Native American Indians, Reuben, Seminole Indians, Naphtali, from Argentina to Chile, Asher, from Colombia to Uruguay, and Issachar, so-called Mexicans. All right. In this lesson, like I said, I'm gonna focus on Levi. So let's go down to verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. Simeon, like I just mentioned, the so-called Dominicans, and Levi are the so-called Haitians. Who to save Haiti? Right? And what they mean by that is, the Levites. Who's going to save the Levites? Who's going to save Manasseh? Who's going to save Gad, the Native American Indians? Who's going to save Issachar, the so-called Mexicans? Who's going to save Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, and Zebulon, and Benjamin, and Judah, and Ephraim? Who's going to save us? Salakia. Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the answer. Who to save the Levites? The debate. France 24. Let's see what France 24 got to say. Why is even France? If this, listen, look at the title. Who to save Haiti? Gangs take over in America's poorest nation. All right. If gangs take over in America's poorest nation, why is France, all right? Why is France focused on what's going on in Haiti? Because France took the children of Israel into captivity. Just like the so-called Spanish took the children of Israel, the northern kingdom of Israel, into captivity. Just like Britain, so-called took the so-called Judites into captivity over here in America. We are all brothers and sisters, and you still got us fighting amongst each other. That lets you know that we under the curses. Before I go any further, let me bring that curse up. 144. The water you heard about Shemal Shah. But let me bring that curse up in Deuteronomy. Who to save? Who's to save, y'all? Gangs, right? Gangs take over in America's poorest nation. Come on now. Everything over here in the West has been separated into sections, no matter where you are. The children of Israel has been made a proverb, a byword, an astonishment. Y'all still have y'all fabulous, y'all exquisite homes, or areas where y'all had those areas policed off, but y'all send crooked police into our neighborhoods, from America to Haiti, from the West Indies to Puerto Rico. You got the Haiti, DR, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, West Indies. They're all subject to America, except for Cuba. I think Manasseh. Manasseh, ain't too much subject to American customs and shit like that. What's the name of Manasseh? Made to Forget. Yeah, boy. Kept them out of it. Shit. It wasn't going, I forgot the name of the president at the time. He wasn't feeling Bush in the administration. But let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. These are the curses. If you don't understand these facts, if you don't understand who put these curses on us, if you don't understand, all he's telling you, he ain't asking nothing. All he's telling you, when you got certain, people you love or whatever, you ask them, can you do this? Can you do that? The Lord ain't asking you, can you do this? He's telling you, do this or this is going to happen. It's simple, cut and dry. All right? We didn't do what we said we was going to do. We didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We didn't honor. We wanted the other gods and idols. And here we are, our brothers with evil eyes toward each other. And because they don't seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, they're going to keep that same mind state to their demise. To their own demise. So let's get it. I've talked long enough. Salakia.
Any volunteers to save Haiti's 11 million citizens? Gangs overrunning the country while the prime minister had gone to Kenya to seal a deal for an international policing force. Ariel Henry now stuck in Puerto Rico. The country's been without a president since 2021 and the assassination of Jovenel Moïse in what seemed at the time like a new low for the America's poorest nation. Now, though, it's only getting worse, it seems. Haiti is truly leaderless. The UN, United States, and Caribbean leaders are scrambling for an alternative to outright gang rule by the likes of the notorious Jimmy Cherizier, aka Barbecue. And if Washington...
And that's funny. That's beautiful. He used the phrase leaderless. They have no shepherd. The internet is up. I got family there. They've heard the truth. Just like my family here in America. They've heard the truth. At the end of the day, it'll be no excuse. And this is all around the world. It's not just over there in the West Indies and in the islands. This is in even our so-called so-called captors or oppressors for this time. They are our oppressors, but it's only for a time. Even in those lands. This gang shit, this drug shit, this whore pimping shit, all came from Esau Edom. And we have to take accountability for one to trust in them. We're in a time right now. Let me get it. And I don't mean to go off, man. But yes. What are y'all about you, my shot? This is the time we in. Isaiah 10:20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more stay, trust, believe. Let's see what they say. You gotta pull up some bullshit. I ain't say nothing about no video. Stay means to trust in, believe in. Shall no longer stay upon him that smote them, Esau Edom. The beast or the devil and Satan that's controlling the beast system at this time. Shall no longer stay upon him that smote them, smote meaning took us out, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh. So, yeah, the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel in truth, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And the truth is only coming out of the scriptures. It's not coming from these TV shows. It's not coming from these so-called cathedrals. It's not coming from these so-called churches. It's not coming from these so-called programs that got y'all doing after school and all that goofy shit. It ain't coming from these doggone superstars. Internet shit. It's all wickedness, man. It's all vanity. The truth is coming from the scriptures. The word of Yahweh. That's it, man. and some of y'all are going to be hauled back off into the sleep. It's scary. It's a scary thing to fall into the hand of the Most High. A lot of our people are going to fall right back into sleep if they don't have that fire under them. That fire, the 1/3 is being tried through the fire right now. And if you don't have that fire up under you, if you're in the mind state of mirth and having fun and being a part of this system, you're going to go down. You know, we don't no longer believe in what these people say, these hypocrites, these damn demons.
Washington is growing tired of Ariel Henry. And what's the alternative? Our panel will also react to the exclusive report we're about to show you by partner station France 2, filmed in the streets of Port-au-Prince before last weekend's massive jailbreak by the gangs. Today in the France 24 debate, we're asking who to save Haiti, and we'll be joined shortly from Haiti's capital by Vidlor Mérancourt, editor-in-chief of the news website Aibo Post. Renata Segura is Deputy Program Director for Latin America and the Caribbean for International Crisis Group. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Attorney Anne-Élodie Télémac is the former president of the Maison d'Haïti Cultural Center here in Paris. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
And we're pleased to welcome Florian Demoiselle, video journalist, senior correspondent for public broadcaster France Télévisions. You and Marc de Chalvron, France 24 alumnus, who's graced us with his presence as well. We're going to see your report in a moment. Thanks to both of you for being with us.
And come on now. It's clear as day all these people are a part of the beast system. And these are the people they put before you for you to hear, for you to stay on, for you to trust, for you to listen to. The prophecies are written. Yahweh Shai has already said, or Yahweh Bashmi Shai has already said what's going to be. As we went into the curses. Matter of fact, let me go to, let me pull this up. I saw Edom, fucking devil, man. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes kiss. This is speaking about the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Ecclesiastes 12:11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. That's how they see us. They're like, oh, hold on. They hiding behind. Okay, you in the interrogation room. And they got mirrors in the room. And you have some kind of way of that mirror, wiping that mirror glass away. I'm sure they got some kind of substance out there that can wipe away that mirror so you can see behind the reflection and see who's actually looking at you in that interrogation room. That's what it's like. And it's like, damn, they could see us. They talking about us. Once again, the Lord said in Ecclesiastes 12:11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt, and you shall, if you beware of him, if you take heed and be aware of him, right? And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. Like, damn, they could see us. They could see what we doing. They thought they were all together in secret. right? And thou shalt know that his rust shall not have not been altogether wiped away. All this is a front. The thing is, they've been fronting on the world. They've been fronting on the world for forever. Y'all don't care about the people of Israel. Keep it real. I mean, the people of Israel, especially the Levites. Matter of fact, let's go back to that. The curses. Because we got to pay for what we did, people. All of us. We got to pay for what we did. Yep. And Northern Kingdom, y'all too. Just because y'all mix yourself amongst the other nations, y'all might look like, them light-skinned folks or whatever, boy, y'all ain't out of it. Y'all got the curses on y'all too. Verse 5 is a perfect depiction of it. Genesis chapter 49, verse 5. Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, and Levi are brethren because they're going to be dwelling on the same continent, the same land. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly, mine honor. Be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they dig down the wall. Cursed be their anger, going through the curses for what you've done in the past, every third or fourth generation. For it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. Yeah, because Levi, y'all the priests. That's why, over here, a lot of our brothers and sisters from the islands, that are actual Levites and Dominicans and so-called Dominicans and so-called Hispanics, they speak a similar tone, a similar language. They speak the Spanish. They speak no, I don't know too much about the patois, but they speak, the Spanish and the Creole. They have their dialect isn't that different. All right, but when you're given the sight, when you're given the word, when you're given the truth, you have to, if it's, the thing is, a lot of our people are not going to get it. 2/3 of our people are not going to get it. And you gotta be careful, because even those that think they got it or get it, don't get it. All right, let's go back to the video. Who will save the Levites?
Says with his presence as well. We're going to see your report in a moment. Thanks to both of you for being with us.
Thank you.
Your reactions on the hashtag F2 for debate. Let me just begin with you. And Elodie, what are people telling you in the last 24 hours that you've spoken to over in Haiti?
That the situation is chaos, literally, that people are living in fear, but that it seems that there is an Haitian proposal for a way out of the current chaos. I could talk about it.
Yeah, we'll be asking you about that, about how to break this impasse. First, though, as promised, that exclusive report filmed by Florian and Marc. It's a story read by Lauren Bain.
Yep. As we just read in Deuteronomy 28 verse 50. No, it's in Genesis. As we just read in Genesis. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. Their habitation. See that? That's that prophecy.
It's a story read by
That's
Lauren
that prophecy. They are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. Haiti and the Dominican Republic.
A violent scene
Simeon
unfolds
and
in
Levi.
Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. Police were able to stop an attempted kidnapping. A man is left severely injured. His wife cries out in despair. He's a collateral victim caught in the crossfire. The police firing shots only adds to the chaos.
Let's get Jeremiah. The time of Jacob's trouble. All right. Which we're fastly approaching. The Lord is warning you through his men at this time. Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord Yahweh. How? Through his word, Yahweh Shai, these scriptures. For I am married unto you. I will take you one of a city and two of a family. And I will bring you to Zion. That's a part of the salvation. That's a part of the salvation. What they say here? What they say here? What's the title? Who to save Haiti? That's a part of salvation. But it's only going to be 1/3 of you. One of a city and two of a family. So it might be two people of a family in certain cities. The 1/3 is going to still be a great number. We're counted as the sand of the sea. At the same time, we have to understand that everybody, the spirit of Yahweh Shemi, the Holy Spirit is not in everybody. It's not dealing with everybody. It's not washing the minds of everybody. Yahweh Shemi Shai is only washing the minds of those that are humble, contrite, and really trust and believe in his word and not the oppressor. Most of our people still believe on the oppressor. Our oppressors. They, how it say? Oh yeah, let me get it. I didn't mean for this to be so long. But Isaiah 30:12. Wherefore thus says the Holy One of Israel, like we just got through reading, the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word, you despise the word of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Oh man, I'ma still keep on, I ain't doing nothing wrong, man. I love people. I love people. I love y'all. I ain't doing nothing wrong. There ain't nothing wrong with celebrating, these pagan holidays. It shows you that I love you. Right? Ain't nothing wrong with having adultery. Ain't nothing wrong with eating this stuff. Man, we've been eating this stuff for centuries. I wonder why you sick. Isaiah 30:12 again. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Yahweh Shai is going to return like a thief in the night. He's visiting the earth right now. He has his His spirits of vengeance running through the earth right now. Not on that great level that this world having. Okay, look at it for this, man. Everyone else in those other countries, they're seeing it. In America, the ball, you're about to start seeing it face to face yourself. It's coming. Even though we have, it's certain areas or whatever, but man, the entire of America, the entirety of America, there's gonna be no refuge if it's not given to you by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Keep trusting your oppressors, what they told you, how you're gonna be prosperous in this, how you're gonna be saved in this land, right? In this world.
Chaos. Three men are arrested. They're suspected of being involved with the abduction of a lorry driver. In Haiti, anyone can be kidnapped and held for ransom. The man is still alive and is rushed away in this taxi.
We didn't used to hear shootings around here. It was normally downtown. Today, it's everywhere.
Extortion and kidnappings have become a common trade to finance the gangs. Since the assassination of the Haitian president in 2021, the country has been plunged even further into political chaos and insecurity. 80% of the capital today is controlled by criminal groups.
And who controls the criminal groups? Who controls the criminal groups? Our people ain't got no resources. Our people ain't got no manufacturing buildings. Barely can afford transportation. How will all these things get inside of our communities? Lord willing, I get it. I know it's in Ecclesiasticus. Is it 12? Is it 12? Let's see. Why they do that? Ecclesiastes. They don't play too much. So lucky family. That's why it's better to just know. There we go. Ecclesiastes 12 and 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. All these politicians, these wicked, corrupt politicians, Esau, Edom, and all these other heathen nations, and 2/3 of Israel that think they doing something in this lifetime, in this world, so-called listen to Esau, Edom, and their ways of stopping corruption, war on drugs, war on abortions, and all this bullshit. And more they so-called try to stop something, it increases more and more. How is this possible? With all the resources that Esau Edom control, how is it possible to stop something that you really want to stop? You don't have enough military might? Are they being corrupted because you're being corrupted? Because you are corrupt? You got a bunch of monkey see, monkey do. That's why this world is in how I go Salaki. When the wicked rule, the earth mourneth, roughly paraphrasing. But when the righteous in the rule, the earth rejoiceth. Everybody is mourning. Verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, adversity, that means like the opposite of joy. Adversity. That's a contingent. That's something against you. Adversity. That's something that, which in certain cases, according to the Spirit, adversity is supposed to make us stronger. Through the Spirit and power we have by Shem Yahushua. If you have faith and trust in the Lord, adversity makes you stronger. As it's written, ye are tried in the furnace of adversity. Ye men, roughly paraphrasing, you are tried in the furnace of adversity. 1/3 to be made to be made into pure gold. But who creates the adversity? The left hand side of Yahweh, the left hand side of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the sword of Yahweh Shem Yahshua on the left hand side. Esau Edom. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Who? Esau Edom and his wickedness. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. When they locked up in they cribs and they having parties amongst their people and their kind, in places you can never go to, you can never drive to, but they riding in and out of your neighborhoods like it ain't nothing, smiling, laughing, kikiing it with you, telling you, yeah, we trying to do this, we gonna get it this year, we're gonna get it right. You mother, that's what they tell you. Hey, this year, this is the year that everybody's gonna, hey, we're gonna make a change. Shit, boy. Believe it if you want to. Believe it if you want to. Back to our
controlled by criminal groups. Haitian police officers attempt to regain control of parts of the city.
Yeah, let's go.
In a bullet-riddled tank, this elite unit gears up for a face-off with a gang. Making their way through Mariani and
like I said, if there's any adversity, he's there first. Esau Edom. We don't control none of these. We don't know how to build. We don't know how to create guns. That's not even a part of our heritage. That's not even a part of our blessing. But still, a lot of our people want to take what Esau Edom made, take his blessing and use it for them. It ain't gonna work. It hasn't worked. It never worked for us. If you don't get it by now. But our people are sottish. They selfish. They just like they daddy. They just like they daddy. Like they father the devil. They sottish. They're niggards. They're selfish. They only worry about themselves. They don't even worry about they'll say, yeah, I'm doing this for my mama, for my brother, for my sister, for my nieces, they'll say that shit. Doing all manner of wickedness, so-called for your sisters and brothers to see you die or get locked up. It's retarded. There's other ways of doing things for your family. Righteous ways, which is the ways of the children of Israel. You're not going to make it based on somebody else's blessings. And you should know that by now. All the time you went to church and you see brother, sister Johnson and all that shit. How many times have you benefit off of their blessings? How much more for benefiting off the wicked blessings given to Esau Edom? With your guns and trusting in what your enemy tell you, your oppressor tell you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up Proverbs. I said Proverbs. I really didn't mean for this to go so long, but it is what it is. Let's go to chapter 1. And let's jump down to verse 24. Oh no, let's start at verse 22. Perfect. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning. And fools hate knowledge. You hate correction, you hate rebuke. Turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. The Lord is revealing who you are through his words, starting with the men, that he's bestowed this beautiful light upon, starting with our elders and apostles and bishops of GMS, and those with the same like-mind doctrine on down. I will pour out my spirit unto you, Ezekiel 37. Not just the awakening, not just the quickening, but also the spirit, the understanding, not just the knowledge and wisdom, but the understanding, the 100% truth. I will pour out my spirit unto you and make known my words through his word, Yahweh Shah. And make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at none, all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. They don't care about the word of the Lord. They've been reading the Bible. They read the Bible front to back. They've been in church. They've been hearing the word of God front to back, so-called. They go to prison. They get locked up in jail or whatever. They hear the word of the Lord front to back. But ye have set at naught all my counsel. They still don't hear it. And would none of my reproof, and will not be reproved. Will not correct yourself. Will not do your best to correct yourself. Will not even try or consider. Verse 26, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. Listening to Esau Edom, taking on his drugs, his guns, his weapons of war, his philosophies. You're going to be filled with those, not considering the word of the Lord. Let me get another. Matter of fact, I'm going to jump down, because we need that salvation. We need to know, right? They say, who to save Haiti? For one, Haiti ain't going to be saved. America ain't going to be saved. The West Indies ain't going to be saved. The Cuba, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Uruguay. You know, I can't say they won't be saved. I'm not going to say that those island places are not going to be, you know, they're not going to pass away forever, but it's going to be totally different after the nuclear destruction. You can bet that. The seas, they're going to be pushing to the seas, the isles. But America is going to be utterly destroyed. America, it's no salvation for America. Dang, the scripture just crossed my mind. There's no balm for her. There's no balm for her. There's no solution for America. America gonna be destroyed totally. No inhabitants here. No human life will dwell in America. What they mean is who to save the Levites. Gangs take over in America's poorest nation. That's why y'all over here. Y'all are part of America. And then you got these kids out here fighting against each other. Going back to the curses. You got the Levites, you got the so-called Judites, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Haitians, West Indians, the so-called Hispanics fighting against each other. Scrambling for the things Esau Edom says is going to make you prosperous. Wrong answer. Here's the answer to salvation. Let's go to Matthew. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up like this. And I'm going to close out in a minute. Matter of fact, let me go here. I want to go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68, based on what they just said. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Which goes into the word redeem. No man shall save you. With that, let's go to Matthew 24. And jump down to 36. 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. That day of salvation is going to come. When it comes, that way it's going to come like a thief in the night. A lot of people are not expecting it. A lot of people are not even focused on it, especially of Israel. It's amazing how even what may look like these other heathen nations, they're more in tune to what's going on around them. From the MOTB, right, to the insurrection, to the people not respecting the princes and the kings. They're more in tune with the prophecies, even though they have no understanding of what's really going on and they have no faith in the Lord. It's crazy how they are more in tune to what's going on. That's why their tongue shall fall upon themselves. That's why we can use these clips, these lessons, or these clips and these news broadcasters going out as a form of warning. All right, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Matthew 25. Matter of fact, let me go here. It's been a while since I opened you up on this tablet. Maybe that's why. No, okay. Matthew chapter 25. And let's jump down to verse 13. Watch, therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. Nobody know. That's why you got to be watching. You got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to be, as it's written, happy is he, roughly paraphrasing, happy is he when the Lord return and see him doing the work. Roughly paraphrasing. Right? Because you don't want to be out there engulfed in mirth and having fun and talking a bunch of bull crap. You know, your conversation is not in the heavens. Your conversation is here in the earth. And especially in America, Babylon, here in the places that's going to be destroyed utterly. And you're going to be destroyed right here with it. Let's go to Matthew 24. And verse 27. For as lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. So Yahushua is coming like lightning out of the east to the west. Where's the west? Over here in America. Coming from Basra with dyed garments. From the east, coming from Basra with dyed garments, as if he was stumping in the wine press. That means a lot of MDKs. If you ever seen the movie, what's that movie? The Demolition Man. In that day, Yahushua is gonna be the ultimate demolition man. Shit, boy, play with it. Let's go to Isaiah, because with all of the destruction he's gonna do, he's gonna save his elected Israel. Those that's listening, those that's seeking him, those that's hearing his word, those that don't refuse his word. That's who salvation is for, the elected Israel. 1/3. Go to the prophets. Isaiah chapter 45. And start at verse 2. I will go before thee and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gates of brass and cut and sunder the bars of iron. What is that, man? That sounds like he's taking off the curses. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 23. That's what it sounds like. Because this is the curses. I'm gonna just go to the point in verse 23. Now let me start at verse 22. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption and with fever and with inflammation and with an extreme burning and with the sword and with blasting and with mildew and they shall pursue thee until thou perish. Is that not what's going on right here? The curses.
Way through Mariani, a neighborhood west of Port-au-Prince.
The residents here are desperate. The area has been occupied for some time by armed men, civilians. We're here to put them out of their misery.
Their mission is to retake a slaughterhouse occupied by a gang.
All right. Deuteronomy 28 and 22 again. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption and with a fever and with inflammation and with an extreme burning. Right? That's what our people going through. Especially look at our brothers and sisters over here in Haiti, so-called. They're going through all those curses right now. and with an extreme burning, and with the sword, and with blasting. And that's all over, even here in America. The sword, weapons, and blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish. And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron. That's the curse the Lord's coming to break. Pursuing back to Isaiah. Where you at? 45. And 2. I will go before thee and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gates of brass, and cut in sunder the bars of iron. Our heaven and under us. That's what we've been going through. We've been destroyed as a people. It's been hard for us. That's what that means. It's been a hard time. The Lord said He's going to break that up for us. That's our salvation. That's who's going to save us. The so-called Haitians, so-called Negroes, West Indians, Dominicans, the so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Mexicans, Native American Indians, so-called Cubans. That's going to be our salvation. There's no other way, so on and so forth, of the tribes of Israel and the speckled bird. Let me get one more piece up, and then we're going to ride out on that. Seeing the time be coming to, we're going to be in Psalms. Let's get Psalms. Close out on Psalms chapter 91. Let's go to verse 7. No, I can start up. Yeah. I might well just start at verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. Right? In Him will I stay upon. We're not going to trust in the words or the actions of anybody. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noise and pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. It's no going back. You have to envision the chariots. You have to envision just scarcely making it. The elect are going to scarcely make it into the chariots. It's going to scarcely make it into the kingdom. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. This word. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come near thee, nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even my Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. With that, we're going to close out, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukwakadash. Double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone, and to the hopeful elect. Endure, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, endure.